Now, WICB Instant Sports.
Good afternoon, I'm Connor Weingarten. For the first time since 2009, the Ithaca College men's lacrosse team took down rival SUNY Cortland last night. The Bombers got a career night out of senior goalie Scott Sydenham. He saved 20 shots in the 18-12 win, giving Ithaca their sixth straight and improving their record to 8-1. They'll take on Stevens Saturday at noon. We'll have coverage of that game right here on 92 WICB. On the women's side, Ithaca's home tonight. They'll look to improve on their own winning streak. They host SUNY Geneseo. IC has won their last 4 games and currently holds a 5-2 overall record. That contest will get going from Higgins Stadium at 7 p.m. In baseball, Yankees reliever Andrew Miller announced today that despite an injury to his right hand, he expects to be ready for opening day. New York begins its 2016 campaign Monday. Miller will likely maintain the closing spot in the Yankee pen, while Aroldis Chapman serves a 30-game suspension. Other AL East news, Boston Red Sox manager John Farrell has said starters will be determined by performance, not pay grade. The skipper stuck to his word today, naming Travis Shaw the starting third baseman. Sandoval had the worst statistical year of his career defensively last season. He will start this one on the bench. NHL, Eric Staal returns to Carolina tonight. This time he will be opposing the Hurricanes wearing New York Ranger blue. The former Hurricane captain is the franchise's all-time leader in points and goals. Puck drop is set for 7 p.m. NBA, some matchups with playoff implications tonight. The Brooklyn Nets not in that conversation. They'll challenge the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight at 7 p.m. The Thunder will host the Clippers at 9:30 Eastern, and the Boston Celtics travel to Portland to take on the Trailblazers. That game will tip at 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to tune in to Sports Talk this and every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 92 WICB. With sports at 3:49, I'm Connor Weingarten. And with that, Matt Flood's going to check out of the game, back into the game. The only senior on the Ithaca Bombers roster, Sam Bevan, the captain. So 65-62, the Ithaca Bombers lead the Union College Dutchmen. 10:59 to go in the second half. 17 fouls for Ithaca, 4 for Union. So Union shooting free throws the rest of the way here as Chasen looks to inbound on the far side. The Champion right back to Chasen in the right corner, guarded by Burgess. Tries a crossover on him, no room for it. Gets it out to Champion, who's guarded by Greg King. Skip pass to the other wing to Flanagan. Blows by Wade McNamara up with the left hand, too strong. Rebound Greg King for Union. Bowden hustling back the other way. Now is the ball for Union. Tries to find his trailer, McNamara. A bit of a sloppy pass. He holds on. McNamara looking for Greg King in traffic, and it goes off his hands, off his body, out of bounds. Ithaca going to take over. So a good look there from McNamara. Just not quite enough room. King wasn't ready for it, and they turn it over.
Yeah, King's got to bring that one in. It was a very, very casual pass that he just wasn't able to snag.
A tough one there for McNamara, a little bit of traffic. So another turnover nonetheless. The Bombers come back with a 3-point lead, 10:30 to go in the second half. Chasen working on Greg King on the right wing. Champion at the top of the key straight away, and he's fouled on a 3-point shot attempt. Burgess tried to contest it. He leaned in a little bit too much. So Carlin Champion is going to have a chance at the free throw line to extend this lead to 5.
That's never good. You never want to foul someone behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, absolutely not. And Coach Murphy can't be happy with that. He's talking to the ref on the sideline, maybe disputing the call a little bit. But a good contest from Burgess, just a little too aggressive. And now Champion's going to have a chance to extend this lead even further as he takes his first of the stripe. Off the back iron, no good. 65-62 Bombers lead, 10:23 to go here in the second half from Ben Light Gymnasium as Carlin Champion has 2 more at the line after being fouled on a 3-point attempt. And he misses the second one as well, so maybe Coach Murphy going to smile a little bit and think it was a smart play from Burgess.
Yeah, but it's still not a smart decision to ever try to give someone too much contact on a 3. That's not.
Yeah, we've got to talk about who's going to get the lucky breaks, and both teams are really turning it over, but Union going to catch a break here as Champion misses all 3 of them. So really an empty possession there for the Bombers as Union takes over possession. Burgess has the ball in hand. The give to Zach Boughton now, who's going to handle the top of the key. 10:15 to go now. Bombers lead by 3, 65-62. Burgess operating on the right wing. Chasen guarding him. Over to Welpley. Over to Greg King on the far wing. Looks inside to Welpley. Pass wasn't there. Corralled by Burgess. Out to King. It was tipped by Bevan. Back to King. And Burgess was out of bounds. He tried to come back in and receive a pass from Greg King, but they turn it over there as he had an established position. Another turnover from Union.
A lot of mistakes they're making, and if they don't get that together soon, they will. This Ithaca lead will get bigger.
And they do have the deficit just at 3, so really Ithaca needs to take advantage if they want to extend this lead any further. As Bevan's operating with McNamara covering him at the top of the key, Chasen with the high post up on Burgess. He takes a fadeaway jumper. Pretty move there from the sophomore as he hits another one on Burgess. Union quickly back the other way. Burgess wants it right back. Out to Bowden, out to Greg King at the top of the key. Over to McNamara left wing. Risky pass to Burgess. Flanagan tried to pick it off, missed out. Now Bowden operating on the right wing. Looks for the post entry into King, and Just not a crisp enough pass there. He's got to maybe wrap that around, spin it into Greg King. And Union got to clean it up a little bit if they want to make a real impact in this game. Only down 5 with 9:30 to go.
Yeah, the Bombers are not punishing them for all the mistakes they're making, and if they want to win this game, they're going to have to either, if Union wants to win this game, they're going to have to clean it up or just keep. They're going to have to clean it up, basically.
Yeah, and we know both of these teams can really shoot it from deep, and that's something that can change the game really quickly. So if Ithaca either gets hot here or Union, this game could go in either direction. As there's a timeout on the floor, 9:30 to go now. Ithaca leads 67-62. 17 fouls for the Bombers, 5 for the Union Dutchmen. And you got to think Coach Murphy's just telling them to be patient and take care of the basketball, because we know they have the capabilities of putting points on the board and really getting points in the paint. They've done it all night long. And if they can take care of the ball, this is going to be an evenly matched game going forward. Chasen really killing them on the other end. Got to see if they can lock him up as well.
I mean, everything's falling for this guy right now. He has 29 points with no signs of slowing down.
And he's really just a pure scorer. Like we said, he had 27 Tuesday, against Wells College. And really just one of those pure scorers who can put it in from anywhere. And Union's got to look to stop him and get some points of their own here without a turnover. As Bowden set to inbound the ball for the Dutchman. Gets it to Burgess, the top right of the key, guarded by Jake Mitchell. Now working at the top of the key. Makes a move on Mitchell, draws a couple defenders, steps back, gets one to go. A nice soft touch there from Deshaun Burgess on the step back. Cuts the lead to 3. Now 9:17 to go. Ithaca Bombers lead the Union Dutchmen 67-64 as Sam Bevan comes across the timeline, guarded by Wade McNamara. Over to Chasen on the far wing, handoff to Bevan. Open 3, he takes a shot, and he drills it. Bevan, an easy open look there off the handoff from Chasen. So that lead extends to 6. 70-64 Bombers lead, under 9 to go now as Zach Bowden handles for Union on the other side. McNamara now right wing, Hythen up top. Over to Bowden on the close side wing, Burgess now to Hythen on the left wing. He's looking inside. They're going to swing it around the perimeter. Burgess thought about a 3. He's going to drive on the smaller Bevan. Draws the help of champion. Doesn't matter. He got it to go. A nice shot there from Deshaun Burgess, the junior guard. And they cut this lead to 4, 70-66. Ithaca leads over Union. 8:30 to go in the second half. Sam Bevan controlling possession here for Ithaca on the other end. He drives in on Wade McNamara, falls to the ground, and he gets a call out of it. So McNamara maybe just on his hip a little bit. But, a tough blocking call there, and Ithaca's going to hold on to possession. Team 6 foul as well, Matt. So Ithaca now in the bonus for the remainder of the half.
Yeah, I was about to say, Union catching up to them. There was 7-2 a little while ago as Union is continuing to get sloppier, it seems, with turnovers and fouls now.
And Bevan now to inbound from the close baseline for the Bombers. Looking for Chasen on the cut. He drew 2 defenders. Now dishes it out to Jake Mitchell at the top of the key. Bevan left corner, drives past McNamara, finds an open Chasen from the right wing. He strokes it, and he hits it again. This guy's unbelievable, Matt. He hits all these three-point shots, the open ones, the contested ones. He's feeling it right now, and that gives the Bombers a 7-point lead. Gobrecht is going to try at the face-off X. I haven't seen too much of Osachi tonight, who's typically in there a good amount, but a little strategy from Jeff Long, and we'll see if Gobrecht can get it done.
Should be an interesting finish to this one. Last 3 years have gone to overtime. We'll see what happens.
So Gobrecht and Baldwin in the face-off X. They're going to call a false start on Baldwin, so Gobrecht gets it done. Ithaca going to take possession, and possession, like we said, is everything. Under 7 minutes to go, Ithaca holds a 4-goal lead, 15-11.
That's the break Ithaca needed. Gobrecht, that's the 3rd time he's drawn. He just drew Baldwin to a false start. And all 3 times it's led to goals for the Bombers, so we'll see if it happens again.
So really an unsung skill there for Gobrecht to be able to draw him false starting like that. So Delapuca has it now for the Bombers as he's cradling toward the left side, just outside the box. 6:25 to go now in this fourth quarter. Ithaca leads 15-11. Delapuca trying to get a step on the small defender. Quick swim move. Tries to reverse it to Morrill. That pass was deflected. Morrill's going to chase it down on the far sideline. Looks like a Red Dragon deflected it. And they did, so IC's going to keep possession, 6:14 to go. Morrill carrying it on the far side, top right portion of the box.
Yeah, the Bombers need to be a little careful here on offense. You can't rush. You want to find the right shot while trying to kill off some of that clock. You need to be clean and crisp on the passes as well.
Delapuca now has it on the near side, just close to the right side of the box. Tries to get over the top on the right side, draws a double team, and he dumps it off to Morrill. A flag's going to be down on Cortland, so they're going to let him play a little bit here and have a delayed call. Walker up top to Morrill, and Ithaca's going to try and get a good shot here and try to keep possession as long as they can.
Yeah, they'll keep the ball around, kill off some more of this clock, and when the ball finally does touch the ground, they'll get that extra man advantage.
So IC really got to take care of the ball here to try and get the best shot. Worst case scenario, they're going to get a man up. As that pass is fumbled by Ithaca.
And there it is.
And just as I mentioned, that ball fumbled, so Ithaca going to go on the man up now, and Cortland going to bring on a couple different defenders to try and combat that.
And we'll see if this is a 30-second or a 1-minute penalty. If it's a 1-minute penalty, that plays right into the hands of Ithaca here. Kill more clock off and maybe pop in another goal. And it is going to be a 1 minute.
1 minute penalty, huge, with just 5 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Ithaca has possession, and a man-up opportunity is going to be another chance for them to tack on a goal. We've seen them do it a couple times on the man-up. One more would extend their lead to 5.
They're 2 for 4 on the night so far with the man advantage. We'll see if they can capitalize again here, or if they just pass the ball around, play a little keep away, and kill off this clock.
And Della Puca has it top center. Walker, the senior captain, giving him some directions. Della Puca, a freshman, but he's really stepped up tonight. He has 4 goals, so he's really earned his right to be in there. Cotton looks up top to Mike Walker, who fires it top left, and he tells the crowd to stand up, and why not? 16-11, the Bombers take the lead, convert on the man up for the 3rd time tonight, and extend this lead to 16-11, under 5 to go in the 4th quarter. A huge play there on the man up.
And that's a great play there. Walker with an excellent finish. But I think the more important part of this is how both teams respond to this. Ithaca, they have the 5-goal lead again, but they can't slip up. They have to lock it down defensively. They need to just keep the ball out of the hands of Cortland, really, essentially, for these last 5 minutes as much as they can. But either way, they can't give Cortland anything easy here down the stretch.
There was that adjacent pass there from Della Puca. The adjacent pass usually what gets it done on the man up. And that skip from the freshman set up Walker nicely. Ithaca takes a 4-goal lead. Under 5 minutes to go. Loose ball situation now. Januszkiewicz going to scoop it up near the Cortland goal. He trots around the back. He's hounded by 2 Cortland defenders. He's going to retreat. Shumway now has the ball behind the net, operating near goal line extended on the far side. 4:38 to go. The Bombers lead 15-11 here in Cortica Lacrosse Edition tonight on Ithaca College campus.
Yeah, this has been an excellent game. Ithaca looked like they were going to run away with it for a bit in the 3rd quarter. Cortland edged their way back in, but now the Bombers, as time's beginning to expire, starting to run away again.
Drozjak has it now. He reverses the Cotton. Down low to Januszkiewicz directly behind the net. He moves over to the left side. 4:12 to go. Ithaca content to move it around, and once they find their opening, they're going to take it, but just trying to move the ball for now. Under 4 minutes to go with a 5-goal lead for the Bombers. So they retreat toward midfield. That's Mike Walker. He's got a long stick after him. Reverse it to Fitzpatrick, who's got a man right on him. Fitzpatrick reverses, playing keep away a little bit now where the Bombers. Drozjak has it. They have numbers. He dumps it off to Shumway, who puts it top right and says, give me some more. 17-11. The Bombers extend this lead, and the crowd can taste it now. Under 4 minutes to go in this final quarter.
What a shot there by Shumway. Some excellent ball movement again. Killing the clock off, working around the horn a few times, and then Shumway with a great shot, top right corner, beating goaltender Cooper Brown, who came into the game a bit under the radar. Didn't see when they brought him in. But regardless, it's now a 6-goal lead. I don't want to say the nail's in the coffin just yet because anything can happen here. Lacrosse is one of the more fast-paced games. Anything can happen in these last few minutes.
Yeah, and it was the Cortland pressure there that really gave Ithaca that opportunity. Down 5 goals, they had to come up and pressure those offensive midfielders. But once the midfielder got behind him, it was an open opportunity for Shumway. And he just put that ball right where it needed to go, top right. Ithaca now in the face-off X with Baldwin, who's trying to get it, but that looks like Landsberg's going to pick it up. Well, that's a loose ball, but he got shoved from behind by Cortland. The refs see that one, so a loose ball push there on the Red Dragons. Ithaca going to take possession, 3:40 to go. They lead this one 17-11 in the 4th quarter, and the Red Dragons are going to burn a timeout. If you're Coach Bevel, not much you can really say to your team right now. You got to amp up that pressure up top on the midfielders. They tried it the last time. It didn't work out. But it's go time if you're the Red Dragons. Down 6, under 4 minutes to go. Guys, I'm courtside with Coach Raymond. Coach, what do you like out of your team today, and how can you guys improve as you head toward the playoffs?
Well, the nice thing is, we dug ourselves a hole early. Did a really nice job of coming back. That second group with Allie Tunick and Annie Giannoni, and then the chemistry that Annie and Julie have right now is really kind of fun to watch. So was nice that we were able to sustain that and then, keep building our lead and just kind of cruise. So that was good.
And with the win, you've locked up the 3 seed. How's the mindset different knowing that the playoffs are going to be played away from Ben Light Gymnasium opposed to having hosted it the past 7 years?
I have a saying, it doesn't matter who we play, it doesn't matter where we play, it just matters how we play.
All right, thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it.